they're ready for. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Man in motion is Brown. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Headed left, buying time. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that is incomplete. On 2nd and just as the ball was arriving, there are no flags. It's 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Caught by Saquon. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll get that out to Barkley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Great. 180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt to punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Here we go. Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. He tried to pitch one forward. It was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Philadelphia.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
46-yard line.
Again, Hurts. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. To the air again. Hurts. A throw on the move is caught.
Well, listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Hurts will try it again. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The Commanders 11-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. Hurts again. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Prime Time. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Hurts using the pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Man in motion is Brown. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Now it's Hurts. He's got it at the 3.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. To throw, Hurts. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. That's his first touchdown this year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 14, Eagles nothing. Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
45-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard
On the
line.
handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Tight end motioning left. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted it up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Hurts now. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, give to Edwards. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70.
Now, a handoff to Edwards. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Forced out wide. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run.
Just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
On first down, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job holding it.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
A gain of a yard.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Daniels. That'll be taken in by Edwards. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Harry Warren, touchdown Commander. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Eagles nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On first down, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Easy, 63, back.
And in motion is Brown. Off the play fake, Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it with Edwards. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
Come next, Viking 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Eagles nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Eagles 1st down.
Now Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. Is 1st and 10. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a 1st down for Philly.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Big-time play for Philly. And even 30 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Hurts again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
we were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Washington.
22-yard line.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he's in. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Eagles 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. A first down throw for Hurts. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 32 yards.
First down. It's a game.
Man in motion is Brown.
First down, Philadelphia.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the run to the right. There he goes again. And nice work there. Go into a slide. Gain about 7. From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
The 34-yard line.
Hurts. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard
Daniels now on first down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Let's go.
On the handoff, Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
Eagles 14.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's still on his feet. And he's got another one. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Washington. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Eagles 14.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And that's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 20.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
1st down, Eagles.
That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone.
84.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 21.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready, set.
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 1. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Edwards. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Edwards. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Run down at the 23-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Ready.
On third down, here's Edwards. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Here we go.
Leads to second and goal.
Again, it'll be Edwards. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after that short run puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game. Like you see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Game to kick off for Washington.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
56, Eagles 21. That game to kick off for Washington.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Hurts. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and completed. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. Pushed out to his left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. To throw is Hurts. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And make that a 5th